Well, this is the last day we have of nice sunny weather. We had thunderstorms over in the eastern part of the county last night, which apparently scared some people. Morning. Not the east part of our county. It's really hard to say the east part of the county because we have two counties that span a western light weather side and an eastern bad weather side when it comes to thunderstorms. So like eastern Clark County gets a lot of thunderstorms at that time. Eastern Multnomah County gets it at that time. And we're in Washington County, but we're on the eastern side of Washington County. But yeah, when we say eastern county, we're talking like Multnomah County, Clark County, right along the foothills of the Cascades.
I don't usually talk about counties, so.
Well, that's what Skamania was last night. Yeah. Everyone came home last night and I was cracking up because the emergency alert thing was talking about a severe thunderstorm with lightning and $50 sized hail. I was like, who the hell references $50 anymore?
Yeah, I don't even know how big a $50 is. Like, I know it's bigger than a quarter.
Not that big around.
Okay.
It's like your eye.
Oh, okay.
It's like your eye socket. Something like that.
So it was eyeball size hail.
No, it was bigger, but.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it's. As I say, eye socket.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of them damn things in a long time. They exist. Every once in a while, I'll like be at a fast food place and they'll open up the drawer because I pay with card or I pay with cash. And I'll look down at like that one area where nobody puts anything except like paper clips and there's a $50 sitting in there. I'm like,
They do exist.
Yeah, it tells you the kind of world, I don't want to say the world, I guess it could qualify as the world we live in when people heard a thunder boom while they were at Vancouver Mall yesterday and thought a bomb was going off. And I was like, what? And they started like hitting the deck and running inside stores and telling them to close the stores because there was a shooter on campus or in the mall. And what? Like, how much edge are you on in your entire life?
All of it. I have a coworker who just got back from Istanbul. He was there for 3 weeks like I was. And while he was there, he got pickpocketed and a bomb went off. So he had a rather different experience than I did.
Well, you also had in a way, you had the pride thing that went on while you were there.
Yeah, but I slept through that, like, literally. I was planning on going.
Yeah, well, I think you also slept through an earthquake too.
Probably.
Many years ago. Because we had one here in like, this is the Nisqually quake. And I know you were here. We keep debating, oh, it was in Great Lakes. No. You graduated in 2002.
Yeah. When was Nisqually?
I still had the van, and the van went bye-bye in October 2001. The Nisqually quake was actually before September 11th, so.
Was it,
It was a midday one.
Then I know what that one was, I think. I remember,
We're just really mistiming this. You've got a train coming in right now.
I remember one day, bright day, possibly summer, I was
These are new. Sorry.
I was hanging out at David's place, and the bed started shaking, and I thought a cat was on the bed scratching fleas or something, and there was no cat. It was just shaking.
Yeah. It was just like what I say during the day. The sun was up. What the hell are these? They're white pegs with spray painted white circles around them.
I saw them yesterday on the way home.
So they put them up between yesterday morning and yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Okay. But wakey. I understand my ribs are a little bit close to you at the time, but
yeah, we had the fan pointed inward last night. So when I started using my computer, I had to dust off my keyboard and my desk.
The fan was pointed out.
Okay. So somehow, in spite of the fan being pointed away, my desk and keyboard were covered in a fine layer of pollen this morning.
From yesterday when it was pointed in, I pointed it out so that we could suck more air, so we could pull cold air into the bedroom.
Gotcha.
So during the day was when...
Right, because I didn't use my computer at all last night.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, he didn't use his computer at all, because he came home and we went straight to the gym and
then straight to YouTube's.
Anything you want to say?
I was going to talk about your rib a little.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it with me? Or
yeah.
On camera?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to ask how your rib feels. What's going on with it?
Feels solid. Feels denser than usual. Heavier. yet pliable at the same time. Pliable, the fact that it feels like it just wants to slide around like jelly. The firmness could probably be done to swollen tissue around it, or something like that.
Makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense, but...
Kind of what I thought when you said it, so you're not alone in that.
Okay. But it's not so much walking around, sitting around. I can even find a decent place to lay in. It's turning and twisting and getting it pushed on, and part of it is probably like, I know this is gonna go away, but I feel bad about Saturday. That hasn't happened yet. There's probably a good chance that I'm gonna be driving all the way up there and not playing because I can probably run, but I can't take a hit without screaming in pain. And for me, that's something.
Yeah. I'm inclined to say don't go, but that ain't gonna happen, so.
Yeah, and part of the problem is, it's like, there's also just the other problem. I don't get pumped up like the rest of the defense does. I can't join in their conversation.
Not to mention the fact that even when you're not in pain, you have this issue every
Well, yeah,
every
this is
Thursday.
just compound.
Yes.
It's not every Thursday. It's every day of the week. I'm sorry, you don't get to see the defense chat.
I meant the part about feeling like shit about the Saturday to yet to come. Tuesday and Wednesday, you're usually somewhat okay. Monday, you're down from the previous Saturday. Thursday and Friday, you're down about the next Saturday. It sucks, but I have to go.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to get a prescription yesterday, which was also a benefit in a way, because I noticed last night I needed my Q-Bar rather than just my Trilep. So I'm here at Freddy's for like the next half an hour. However, what I thought was funny is the lady that was trying to give out Fred Meyer the actual credit card for, we have the rewards program, so we get the cheap gas. Longtime viewers know this. So she was trying to get me to have the credit card. The problem is I don't want to get their credit card, because it's always got like this crazy high interest rate. We already have a credit card, it's fine. And I have that really weird fear that if you get a credit card but you don't use it, they like start charging you or something because you have an open account with them and they're not allowing to collect interest on anything you're doing, so they're basically taking up room in their system. So I don't want a card. So I tell them, I lie, that I have a card. And the lady's like, well, not this one. I'm like, is that a Fred Meyer rewards card with a credit card? Well, yeah, and she kept trying to give me the spiel, and I was like, well, I already have one. She goes, well, you can have two per household. I'm like, even for me, why would one person have two credit cards for the same store? She goes, well, this one has a lower interest rate for the first 3 months. You already are accruing interest right now. Well, yeah, because I told her I had it for 2 years. She's like, well, you can just take the balance from the other one and transfer it over to this one. You'll have a lower interest rate, and you'll get all the extra fuel points. And I'm like, that seems skeezy. And it was like, she's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I was like, I'm sorry, lady, I'm calling you on your bullshit. I mean, I understand she's just trying to do her job, but when someone's already got the card and they tell you they have the card, the idea is you need to back off. And I know our society has a weird problem with that because as I just flipped out on someone this afternoon, well, it's technically morning because it's like just now mid-noon. Okay, it's 12:51. Part of it is I vented on Facebook. I already told Snapchat that I vented on Facebook. The problem is the pain isn't really going away, and it may go away by Saturday, it may not, and I'm getting really worried. As we know what happens with every one of my injuries, the longer it goes on, the more exhausted I get, and I lose my shit. And in this case, I lost my shit in respects to the socialness of the team. Vented on Facebook, and I said that I just don't get along with many of them. I know I'm not supposed to get along with everyone. It's not my lot in life, but I'd like to get along with at least my unit. And there's nothing wrong with them, there's nothing wrong with me, we just don't get along together, and I'm not sure if it's, I think I said this yesterday, I'm not sure if it's because of the autism, or if it's because of gay, or if it's because I'm, God, white. It's because I'm just not football-minded, not sports-minded. I literally had to look up who Kobe was. Everyone's like, oh, it's Kobe's last game, and I'm like, Kobe who? Because I thought they were talking about football, not basketball, right? Yeah, I will chat with you guys tomorrow for one take. Regardless, Aaron and I are going to dinner tomorrow night at the hangar with the team. I feel really dumb if I don't drive up to Puyallup. Aaron said that's probably a bad idea that we won't. I'll chat with you guys later.